I always dreamed about working in television. I didn't think it was something that was actually done by sane people. I actually wanted to be a novelist, is really the truth, which was even crazier than being a television writer. I gave myself a year, and if I didn't work or get some kind of traction in a year, I would go back to law school. It's 25 years later, here I am. The book is really about two brothers who have shared this very tragic past and who have been estranged for the past 7 years. It's told from the point of view of Gideon Davis, who is a world-class negotiator and peacemaker who is receiving a UN prize for peace at the beginning of the book. And he learns that his brother has taken a very different course. There's a special forces operative who has apparently gone to the dark side. Gideon is enlisted by a family friend, an old family friend, to bring him in from the cold. He has to test during this journey his own commitment to nonviolence, and so the story at the end is really about this path that this man takes in terms of the way he'd like the world to be and the way the world is. The brother relationship is something that I've always been interested in from, frankly, the Cain and Abel story. I happen to be the oldest of 3 brothers, and the level of love and competition are fascinating. I think it's just a really interesting literary and dynamic relationship. One of the most powerful narrative devices is a reversal of expectation. We all have a vocabulary of storytelling, the way we expect a story to unfold, and to challenge those expectations credibly is what makes things interesting. In 24, certainly that became one of the tools that we as a group of writers used. But again, the challenge there is how do you do it without making it a cliche. Similarly with the book, reversals that were dramatically correct for film, I learned, aren't always dramatically correct for books. I found myself wanting to play the cards open earlier than I would have perhaps for a television show. Gideon is going to find that with his new point of view on the world, or I should say not new, but enriched and revised point of view, that sometimes you have to pick up a stick to get things done. I don't think I'm the one who coined that. I hate to write, but I love having written, but it's certainly how I feel. You know, when you face a blank page, you're asking a lot of people to listen to what you have to say, and it's a crazy premise when you think about it. It's pretty audacious. Why does what I have to say merit anyone's attention? There's a lot of fear, a lot of self-doubt, and a lot of self-testing that goes on, but when it's done, there's this weird alchemy, this strange process. You don't remember how painful. It's probably like childbirth, although I don't know what childbirth is like, but I imagine it's what childbirth must be like. But when it's over, you have this wonderful thing you're very proud of, and you're willing to belly up to the typewriter and try it again.